of my friends say, girl, you better take care.
Stealth community, how are we doing? Ninja Stealth community, coming at you. How are my people doing? Thank you for sitting in today and just talking back and forth. There are a lot of things that are happening that we need to just take a look at, try and understand. There's no particular reason for it, and we notice things are changing, and we wonder, where is it all going to end up at? I like to give y'all news briefings, just some of the trends that are happening to the world. I'm not going to open up into it. Just get a bended idea on what's happening in the world. There in Mississippi, there was a mass shooting after the football game. We also have a star that passed away, Diane Keaton, at 79. Had one of a legendary rock icon passed at 68, fantastic musician and drummer. I'm not going into a lot of names. A middle school teacher that did the dirty deed to a student was killed in prison. And these are just some of the headlines that we get. And the status of them are growing every day. Like I said, we're trying. There's a lot more there. But like I said, this channel doesn't like to give you a whole lot of hurt and pain, but my good, we're facing it every day. So my idea is, what is it the Democrats want? And they complain about Donald Trump. They complain about the Democrats got the whole House. The Democrats are making all the laws. And they made up laws to viciously override and take people. And now that the aid is turned a little bit, these people, the hate runs so deep, and they are filtering that down into people. There are a lot of sick people in this world, a lot of people who are under pressure, and the rhetoric that they're using, kill, fight, take it to war, take it to the streets, all this kind of stuff. Put a target on his back. Talk about putting a target on someone's back. You're talking about getting rid of them. Let's face it, you're talking about putting that person away. And it already happened to, God forgive us, Charlie Kirk. And if you keep pushing that narrative, it's going to keep going. You got people in there threatening ISIS, talking about they want to kill them, they want to shoot them. And if I look at it right, you're the one that don't look like you grew up here from another country. Like I said, make it make sense. I don't see the common sense in it. Everybody can get along. But if you're just thinking of your pocket and your regime, you got Dollar Tree, Hakeem, and Schumer holding up the whole world for their benefit. These are greedy, selfish, self-centered son of a guns. Let's look at this right quick. You don't know all they do is harp about the government. Hey, take a look at this. And she's harping about the Democrats having everything, and she can't admit their fault.
Control the Senate, Republicans control the White House. So any shutdown that we have is 100% on them. They fully own this.
Liar.
Voting for the continuing resolution in the Senate right now. Which party is voting against it?
So there may be a party voting against it.
Which party?
But if you want,
Not any party, which?
If you want to get someone to come in your direction, you offer an olive branch and say, here's what we can do together. There's no desire to do that on the part of the Republicans who have the majority.
Well, I
so
think
that's what's happening right now, Scott.
So basically, she won't say it, the Democratic Party is refusing to vote for a continuing resolution in the Senate that they voted for 13 times when Joe Biden was the president. You asked how long this is going to go on. You go on CNN.com right now and you can read an article where a Democratic advisor said, quote, "This will keep going until planes start falling out of the sky." That is the kind of political party we're dealing with.
Let me just pull the House.
See, she can't. They hate so much, and you don't want to give Donald Trump. He's done the best job of any president we have in it so far. And they don't want to give him credit for anything. The hatred runs so deep. And what surprised me is a lot of older people are stuck on this Democratic thing. Oh, he's this and he's that and he's this and he's that. That surprises me. They've been stuck so long voting for Democrats that can't change. She can't even say who's keeping the government closed. It's totally on the Republican Party because they won't come to the table. They even initiated a little fat in the bill for them to try to agree with it. Schumer and Jeffries say no, 1.5 million. And Schumer went on to ask for 300 trillion more on the bill. Make it make sense. And they're dead beat on that. Dead beat on it. There's no changing these people with this. So it leads to the point that they're telling the American public that we're wrong. Telling the American public that Congress is not giving in. And there's nothing, like the House Speaker said, Davis, there's nothing to change. Mike Johnson told him, hey, it's the same thing you signed up for 13, 15 times. There's nothing to change. And they added into that a couple things that will appease to them. No, they want the whole enchilada. So henceforth, Dollar Tree Hakeem and Chubby hat. That's why he got the hat. Don't nobody respect you, man. Don't nobody respect none of y'all. Because we see what you're doing. We're reading through it. And I know that we are. Let's take a look at another one, y'all, just to watch how these people are spouting off. And it's not making any sense. Let's take a look at it.
I agree with everything you just said. It is hard. That's to root for America's success.
I
Because
said
they're
root
so
for America.
broken by
I
Donald
said root
Trump.
for Donald
This
Trump.
is the core problem of the Democratic Party. You cannot bring yourself to root for America because Donald Trump is the president.
That's
He
not
absolutely
fair, Scott.
he
That's not
deserves.
what I said.
He
I said
deserves
precisely the opposite
He
thing.
deserves a Nobel Prize. He deserved it before this deal. He deserves it now. He deserved it for hitting Iran. He deserves it for the 8 other peace agreements that he's negotiated. He deserved it for the Abraham Accords. If they don't give it to him next year, it will be a travesty. I would note that the lady who got it this year, who, by the way, deserves it, she dedicated her award to Donald Trump and was thanking Donald Trump and the American people for their support in getting rid of the Venezuelan regime. And so I hope he does get it, because at the end of the day, it will piss off all the right people. And I just, I hope he's so happy. I hope he's so happy. I agree with everything you just said.
So indulge in not doing the right thing. And I'm pretty sure we all were taught right and wrong. But these people have been polished. They've been showed the devil's way of doing things. They're 100% on target with that. And the Bible speaks of them being blinded. They are blind. They are blind. Because all the things that the Democrats stand for with what they're doing with kids and so forth, how they want to teach our kids in our schools, the religion that they're taking out of schools, how they target religion itself. Never forget old Kamala Harris from that gym and stood up. Jesus is Lord. She kicked him out of there. You in the wrong party. Well, you know what? Got something to say for that. The Bible speaks of Jesus coming. When he comes to your door, what if he says the same thing? See, if you're trying to appease men, men die. Men get sick. Men can't give you a future. All they have is dirty money. There's no future there. They die. You got this one person, man, he's stringing you along, he's become your God. And then they die. That night they die. Everything that you had, everything that you worked for, every piece of dirt that y'all did together vanishes. It's over with. And guess who's still going good? God. And when people turn, the Bible speaks of money as being the root of all evil. When people turn to that and worship that and indulge that, I'm telling y'all, when that becomes their God, they can't see you. They don't see you. They see one thing: money and power. Those two go together. First you want the power. Then you can set the trend to get the money. And whatever it takes, whoever you got to step on, whatever lie you got to tell, whatever you got to make up to get that power. And then get that dollar. Your own grandmother don't matter. Your own mother don't matter. Because you made your choice. It's an almighty dollar. Your brother, your sisters, and that can be anybody. Like I said before, we don't rate prejudice. I just know people have to do things according to the law. And if you, like I say, are vetted and over here, you're my brother, you're my sister, got no problem with it. But to come here and step over others, That's the first thing we were taught. We all know what they taught in other lands. You don't skip the line. You wait until the line patiently. You do what you have to do to achieve your goals, not skip and jump over people. And they've created monsters out of these people who they brought over here. Every last one of them that they brought over, they made a criminal. Because you're supposed to come over here and get legalized. So if you bring them over here against the law, Biden, that's the way it goes. Kamala, against the law, and then you people fighting for them to stay. Yeah, they're going to fight for you to stay. They want your votes. And the people you brought over here are going to fight. They're in the land of milk and honey. Taxpayers over here paying everything for them. Medical, food, they got a free money card. Let it go out wild, man. And it goes out on the 10th. The 11th is back with $1,500 on it. I got a free phone. I got a car to drive. I got food. I got the nicest hotel to stay in. Which one of us could go there and drop $600 a night for a hotel? Maybe one night, just to say, oh man, this is gorgeous. They living in the best, the cream of the cream of our being. And these people telling us we're wrong for thinking this way. I don't know what y'all think, but I like to hear it. And if it's a fair situation that we're facing, I don't even want to be around people that can't speak the truth and give credit where credit is due. That's not a good person to be around. And you young people out there, there's a lot of you that are tuning in to me. Try not to follow that way. It only leads to hatred. It only leads to a waste of lives. Where you know you're out there arguing about something, fussing about something, and boom, boom, boom. I don't want that for nobody. Look at stuff like this, examine it, and make a wise decision. Make that decision on peace. Make that decision on common sense. And if you have to, make that decision on standing off from people like this. You don't want to engage in that type of behavior. Because it's going to end up to a calamity. It's going to end up to something no good. And you may not even be enforcing it. You may become a victim just being in it. It's just like the drunk guy driving a car. He can run over 30 people. Get out of there walking. What happened? What happened? Man, you just killed 9 people. Oh, no. He's relaxed. He doesn't tense up. He don't even know he had an accident because he's drunk. And you trying to do good, thinking you're doing good, because you didn't open up the book. You didn't understand what was going on. He said, she said, you running wild, like a chicken with his head cut off. And then you run into problems out there. You either cripple the rest of your life, or you're gone, fighting and carrying on in the midst of this. So I say to my young and old people, open up the book, take a look at it, admonish yourself, teach yourself, it ain't right. Talking ghetto, it ain't right. It's not something you want to be a part of. I know a lot of you not going to adhere to what I'm saying, but that's what I'm here for, to try and guide us the right way. And if it's something wrong, I'm not going to condone it with you. I'm going to tell you to leave it alone. And it'll work itself out. You got to look at the good people that are not going to be going hungry. President Trump, they're talking about stopping at terrorists because he did it. Oh, yeah, he stopped. You got all these, man, this is crazy. All these judges coming up. We didn't vote for no judge. None of them. We voted for Donald Trump. That's who we voted for. Let the man do his thing. But every time you turn around, there's a judge. And there's another judge. And there's another judge. They all should have just ran for president. It's a turbulence. It's crazy. This thing's spinning harder than a tsunami. I get a headache. So I'm going to kick off this thing right quick. Take me some Excedrin. My head's about to blow up because I like to get on the air and be funny, but every time I turn it on, man, I just can't, even the funny skits that I do, can't find anything that's funny. You got to make fun out of all the hatred and mockery. It's crazy. Crazy. I haven't heard one Democrat give President Trump credit. But I forgot his name. The one Democrat that talks good about him. And that's the only one that I heard. But on that note, please give me some subscribers to the channel. Like it, love it, share it. Give me comments. Also, we're on the websites, on the podcast. And you guys look it up and share it with others. Tell us about the channel. We're trying to grow it so we can give back to y'all. It's the most important thing to me right now, is to build a channel that can give back to my neighboring people that need it. We love you. See you on the next one.